cheerful dog, which is now the hero of our story. It seems that he is about to say, "And I'm doing great." And I believe it, because he looks and feels great. But some time ago it was an unfortunate abandoned pet, from which the fur was peeling off in shreds. At that time, the poor guy was ill with a severe form of scabies. He suffered so much that he could not find a place for himself. The dog continuously scratched and rolled on his back, scratching his skin on the floor to somehow calm the itch. At that moment, the pet was completely without fur, it all fell out. Pathetic, thin, with inflamed pink skin, he got to the volunteers, who became a real salvation for him. The veterinarians noted that the pet's condition was simply terrible, but agreed to treat our hero, no matter what. And yet, the volunteers tried to do everything possible to make the pet feel their love and care. And although the dog felt discomfort due to illness and often lay down, looking at people with sadness, the recovery process was still going on. Slowly, but surely, some time passed and improvements became noticeable. This was reflected in the mood of the pet. He jumped on his hind legs and tried to hug his rescuers with his front ones. The dog put his head up to be gently scratched on his chin. Soon, even the memories of the sick pet were gone, except in the photo. In front of the volunteers stood a beautiful dog covered with silky fur. His muzzle was smiling, and there was no limit to joy. He was perfectly healthy and happy. Of course, people paid attention to the dog, who radiated boundless love of life. These were the new owners who took our hero into their home. That was the joy for the pet. He jumped off the ground, and did not hide how pleased he was with what had happened. A new life began for the boy, in which there was no place for sadness, despondency and loneliness.